From the Old Testament, we hear of Cairo in stories such as Joseph and Moses and the pyramids being built. Modern-day Cairo is actually a little north of the Old Testament location. Although Cairo, as we know it now, was built in 969 AD, the foundation of this city dates all the way back to the Roman fortress called Babylon in 4th century BC. Cairo stands beside the Nile River, one of the longest rivers in the world. The Nile has been a part of the Egyptian culture for centuries, mostly helping with trade and travel from one end of the river to the other. The Suez Canal, built in the mid-1800s, brought a faster trade route from the Mediterranean Sea to the Red Sea, to the Arabian Sea, and finally ending in the Indian Ocean. Instead of sailing around the southern tip of Africa, ships were able to cut weeks off their trips to get to the Far East. During periods of time in the last 150 years, Cairo has seen significant growth. Despite civil unrest in the 1950s and the earthquake of 1992, Cairo has been able to hold on to its influence and move forward in its urbanization. Cairo remains among the top 15 busiest cities in the world, and the city as a desirable place to live. Single-family homes are extremely hard to find in Cairo. Those who own one are considered to be wealthy. Cairo has been influenced by modern Western civilization greatly. Transportation, education, fast food restaurants like KFC, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, and Subway can all be found in the city of Cairo. Even with some modern improvements, there is a lot of progress to be made to sustain and improve the quality of life in Cairo. Egypt is seen as one of the poorer countries in the Middle East, with almost half of the population living on just $2 or less a day. There are over 4 million cars in Cairo, 60% of which are over 10 years old and do not have modern emissions controls, leading to thousands of deaths each year because of air pollution. Many times, historic and older cities such as Cairo, the infrastructure development can take time to catch up to the growing population. That's why we see cities all over the world struggle in areas of air and waste pollution, sewers, and housing. Most residents of Cairo are Sunni Muslim, while the rest of the population is mostly Christian, Coptic Orthodox Christian, that is, and Cairo has several Jewish synagogues, actually, but very few Jews stay in Egypt after Israel was established. Cairo is a very strategic place for entering or leaving Egypt, or even into that area of Africa. There are very few, if any, Western missionaries working in Cairo or Egypt for many reasons. Most missionary efforts are channeled through native Egyptians or similar nationalities to better fit into the culture and not be so easily noticed. It is very difficult to work in Egypt. Please pray for the workers.